Well, folks, this morning our consumer expert Asa Aaron-Smith joins us, and we hear about internet scams all the time. But it turns out that the scams that happen the most are actually happening by phone. Asa, that just blows me away.
It's really interesting. I have some survey results you'll find intriguing, and it's important to remember that the old scams are still around, and they're new to many of us. They're still around because every year hundreds of thousands of people enter the workplace, open bank accounts, plan to buy homes and cars, yet they haven't been taught how to handle the thieves and con artists who are often just a phone call away. Scheming, skimming, phishing, spear phishing, Peter to Paul, sweepstakes for losers, phony credit cards, all to real debts. These are just a few of the schemes to get your money, and many of them make me quite curious about something. Where do you think you find more of it? On the internet or over the telephone?
Internet.
How come?
Like when I was applying for scholarships online, I was looking for some. There's a lot of like scams on there, and like they just ask you for your email. And so if I put it in, they email me a bunch of junk.
I think since I have been scammed on the internet, I would go with the internet.
How were you scammed?
With a fraud shoe company that had the same logo as the real company.
Oh, so it was a look-alike.
Look-alike, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say more by the internet at this point, definitely.
How come?
Dealing in the bank situation, I see that quite often working in the bank, and a lot of people come in, they get scammed one way or another, and it's usually through the internet.
If you guessed the internet has more scams, you would be right, but not by a big margin. Try 1%. David Dewey of PinDrop Research completed an eye-opening study of modern scams. He also analyzes content from regulatory bodies.
The FTC recently published a study that shows that 35% of all fraud starts in the online channel, and the very close second at 34% of all fraud starts over the phone.
Dewey says there are the usual attempts to steal someone's identity and bank account, and then some of the scams become absolutely bold.
There is no legitimate business in the world that will ask you to stay on the line while you walk to a local store and buy a prepaid credit card, right? Fraudsters will often do this, and people are falling for this.
Your best line of defense? Knowledge. Odds are quite good someone will try to trick you. Just a few days ago, the FCC reaffirmed and strengthened consumer rights dealing with phone solicitors. You will now be in a position to use anti-robocalling technology, and you can withdraw your previous permission to take those types of commercial calls at any time. So those are good things to know and to look into. And remember, consumer problems, big or small, we tackle them all. Asa at askasa.com.
I guess what it boils down to is that folks just fall for it more when it's on the phone.
They're new to it, you know, and they have some money to spend, and they get a telephone call, and it's from their area code because it's been spoofed. So,
well, it's scary either way.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, it is 49